You weren't an afterthought. Before you ever took your first breath, God wrote your assignment. Every gift, strength, and detail of your design were written into His plan. The question is not if you were called. The question is simple: whether you will walk in that calling, and without apology. This is day 29 of 30 of my new 30-day devotional for His glory, disclosing and destroying the spiritual roots of codependency. My name is Naomi Claxton, and today's text is one of my favorites in Ephesians 2:10. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Today, we're stepping into bold obedience, learning how to walk unapologetically in the assignment that God has placed on your life. The foundational principle for day 29 is this: your assignment was written into your design. To walk without apology, you must guard your heart against distractions, remain surrendered to God, and stand firm in His strength. Walking in the light of God is your birthright. You were never meant to live small, hidden, or afraid. In 1 Peter 2:9, the word says, God has called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. We're called to shine, to thrive, and to abide, to be a city set on a hill that cannot be hid. What this means is each of us was created and equipped with gifts that are perfectly suited to fulfill our purpose. But those gifts were given according to the measure of faith that we have. And there's only one thing that can stop us from walking boldly in our God-given assignment, and that is distraction. The enemy knows he can't steal your calling, your assignment, or your purpose, so he steals your focus. He wants you distracted by offense, busy fighting battles that were never yours, weighed down by guilt and shame, and immobilized by fear and self-doubt. But freedom in Christ, what we have been working on every day for the last 28 days, empowers you to walk steadily in what God has written over your life. Walking in your assignment is obedience. Jesus warned us in John 16:33, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I've overcome the world. Victory is ours. Ask the Lord to reveal the emotional weights, offense, shame, bitterness, or fear that have pulled our attention away from Him. Write them down and surrender them in prayer. Put on the full armor of God. Every morning for this week, read Ephesians 6:10-18. Name each piece as you pray, and make sure that your helmet of salvation is on tightly. You are not walking into your assignment unprotected. You're walking in the full strength of God. What distractions have been pulling you away from your purpose? Have you confused humility with hiding? For many of us, humility really is a cover for pride. Our pride simply won't allow us to do the thing that we're called to do because we would be embarrassed. We would be putting ourselves out there in a way that is uncomfortable for us. What would it look like to walk boldly in your calling this week? Without fear, without guilt, without pride, and without apology. If you are still breathing, your assignment stands. Don't apologize for the gifts that God gave you. Don't hide your light. How many of us sang this little light of mine and have spent the next decades of our lives hiding it under a bushel? You don't need permission from people when you have purpose from God. Stand tall, stay surrendered, and walk boldly in what's written on your life. Your obedience is the loudest worship that you can give. Tomorrow is day 30, the last day. And I want to encourage you, if you haven't, to pick up a copy of your book on my website and come back tomorrow, where we'll talk about testimony and commission, declaring freedom into, over, and through your walk.